years, I have aspired to be the Poet Laureate of the United States. And my thinking was that one good poem and fame, but more importantly, fortune, would be mine, and I'd be set for life. But alas, poets always say alas, I come to find out that it's strictly an honorary position and it doesn't pay squat. But nonetheless, I continue to submit a new work every year with the thinking that if professional athletes can get endorsement contracts from Nike, maybe my writing can get one from Paper Mate Pen. So, since one writes about what one knows, I'd like to share with you what I entered for this year. It was the day before Christmas at Let's Move LLC, and not a PM was working, not even Judy. Our aprons were hung in our closets with care in hopes that some seniors soon would appear. Sorry and Jessica quietly shopped for last-minute sales, while Yvonne and Wanda were polishing their nails. Katie, Debbie, and both Susans sat locked in a meeting quite sober, but upon further review, they were playing stud poker. Brett looked busy with empty file accounts, while I explained to Carol 6 months box usage miscounts. When out in the warehouse there arose such a clatter, I jumped from the desk to see what was the matter. Some shelves had collapsed with loud cracks, with loud bangs and loud cracks, and someone was buried under 80 dish packs. Oh, not April, Khadija, or Carol Jo, not Margaret or the Cathys. Say it ain't so. Not Diane, Eleanor, Stacy, or Jewel. Not Erica, Mary, or Lauren. That would be cruel. Not Misty or Stacy, Teresa, Suzanne. If it's one of them, we'll be in a jam. Especially not Bonnie. It is for her I most fear. If anything happened, I'll do all her work next year. Not Aggie or Sandy or Megan or Virginia team or Stacy. If I drive there once more, I swear I will scream. But one look at this scene told me that was no lady. By the hair on those legs, it must be Scott Green! Christine sent out a quick SOS begging the team to come clean up the mess. On Andy and Amy, Arnold and Holly, if you waste any time, Scott's life will be folly. Help us Cheryl, Misty, and Dawn. We're not sure Scott will be with us ere long. The Poet Laureate Committee loves ere long. I had to work it. Linnell and the Cliffs with 1 F and 2. Hurry on over, Scott's turning blue. Yo, Beth, Becky, Greg, and Mr. John Light, help us clean up this gruesome sight. Come William Kim Pizza, you need to be seen, especially now, Scott's turning bright green. Now Dick came on by to sit for a spell, to give the team a cheer and a yell. They all huffed and puffed, and with one mighty shout, they managed to pull what was left of Scott out. The medics took Scott out the front door. They used the mail slot. They needed no more. Georgia collected for flowers for Scott, but found many friends he sadly had not. We sent him 6 pansies, wished him good day, and hoped he'd be back by next April or May. Now Dick and the team, they demanded a task because they felt they had busted their behinds. What's the matter with you people? It's your family. But I told them it was noble to have saved one of our own to put on their coat and head for their home. The suckers, they bought it. It didn't cost us 1 cent. And now we had money for January's rent. Yet Allison in our office said, crying and screaming, just think what this will do to our insurance premium. But Kim said it best as she closed the door with a jerk. Merry Christmas to all. Now get back to work! I'm glad that most of you appreciated that, because sadly the Poet Laureate Committee was not impressed, and much more tragically for me personally, neither was Paper Made Pen. But lastly, my attorney strongly advised me to read the following statement. The characters and the events in this are fictitious. Any resemblance to any person, living or dead, or named Scott Grady, is not intended by the author, and is either a coincidence or the product of your own troubled imagination.